beard. I think that's a good match. Honey, is this a good match? I will be Blake Tollefson today. 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 That's good. Blake wears really cool hoodies too. Honey, what's my coolest hoodie? I'll be interviewing Blake Tollefson, social media manager for St Croix Rod, content creator, and product development team rod tester. So I've got to start with the obvious. That is one spectacular beard. What can you tell me about it?
Well, first off, thank you. To be honest, I think a lot of people put a lot more emphasis on my beard than I personally do. For me, it's just who I am, I guess. It doesn't get nearly the amount of attention that a lot of people at St. Croix think. It gets trimmed once a week, and that's really all there is to it.
Come on, man. There's got to be more to it than that. Does it have a name? When you catch a fish and take a picture with the fish, does the fish ask you to send him the photo?
I don't think I really have anything to add to that. Yeah.
Okay, so let's reel this in a little bit. Tell me about St. Croix's social media presence. Where can anglers interact with the brand, and what kind of content can they expect to see there?
St. Croix has a big presence on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We also offer an angler newsletter that's available through stcroixrods.com. So anglers can sign up there to kind of get exclusive details about what's happening in the St. Croix world. We post a lot of different content. St. Croix as a brand covers everything from freshwater to salt to ice to fly. So for St. Croix, it's really important that we cover all of those things. We try to balance out our content based on the time of year, what are the different things that we're going to be focusing on, what are our anglers doing at any given moment. So we really try to make sure that our content is relevant to the time and as well as relevant to the anglers.
So it seems to me St. Croix has a guy managing their social media who has a lot in common with their anglers. True statement?
Yeah, that's absolutely a true statement. Fishing is super, super important to me. It's one of the things I am most passionate about in my life. I do everything from, ice fishing to open water fishing, a little bit of fly fishing, a little bit of salt, whenever I get the opportunity. Here in Wisconsin where I live, I fish for everything from panfish to trout to smallmouth and walleyes. I'm really fortunate to live in an area that has so many different opportunities.
So tell me about your own fishing journey.
So my fishing journey kind of has its roots in northern Minnesota. That's where I grew up, so that's where I did a lot of my fishing. I grew up primarily as a walleye angler. I spent a lot of time fishing a lot of the major lakes in Minnesota with my dad. Almost every weekend we were traveling to Lake of the Woods, Red Lake, Winnebagosh, somewhere in kind of that northern part of Minnesota to chase walleyes. During the week, almost every day, I would ride my bike down to the local lake, spend time catching panfish. As I grew older, I moved from Minnesota to Wisconsin. When I moved to Wisconsin, I started to kind of branch out and spend a lot more time chasing other species. Still do a lot of walleye fishing, but I do a lot more pan fishing, crappies in particular, and trout fishing and smallmouth bass fishing. So this area just has a ton of opportunities. Within 2 hours, I can get to hundreds of lakes, and every one of those lakes has different opportunities.
Do you have a favorite St. Croix rod model?
This is a tough question. Do I have a favorite St. Croix rod model? Yes, I do. But a lot of times my favorite model is often related to the species that I'm targeting. For me in this neck of the woods, I spend a lot of time crappie fishing. So without a doubt, I would have to say the Allegedly Panfish 7-foot light extra fast, super versatile rod. You can use it for just about any panfish technique. And I've used a lot of panfish rods in my life. I've never felt a rod that had that level of sensitivity. So it's an absolutely fantastic rod. Anybody who is serious about pan fishing, serious about crappies, perch, bluegills, definitely recommend they check it out.
Blake, you've been a great sport today. On behalf of St. Croix anglers everywhere, I want to thank you for your beard. Your candid responses to our questions and everything that you do to keep anglers engaged with the best rods on earth.
It's been our pleasure.